I've been a throw up the sex in a and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been a
I have it with me, Kunchi. Good night.
Good night, good night. Thank you for having me.
Welcome back to the SHADYVILLE show.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time. So, based on your character Pepper, you've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of backlash on social media asking, Kunchi, are you gay? What do you have to say to that?
I don't really get... To be honest, 2017 till now, people been saying. But why is it been saying I've been traveling, making money, doing stuff and all these things. So what their opinion doesn't matter anymore. I think for a long time, it don't bother me. You know me, I know who I is, the ladies them know who I is. So I don't really have to give explanations of that. You know me, because even if you give them an explanation, there's still going to be people who are going to have their own opinion. So it won't be a waste time giving them that. So you think I'm gay? That's your opinion. I know who I am, and the ladies know who I am.
Okay, so one of the things that came up, they're saying, asking, why is it you chose a female character? How did the concept come about rather than a male character?
Well, basically on my program, what I do, I more rep for females. And I feel that with a more better interaction, I have to get a female character. Because if you look at it, most female, when they're looking for individuals to speak to them and go to their best female friends and these things. And I was looking at majority of the social media who make it out there, they all have female characters. So I say I need to have a female character too. So that's how I bring my female character and I start to portray it. I rep for females. So I try to put myself in that shoe, see how best of it I could deal with it.
Okay, and we noticed Pepper has elevated
Very well
from where she started from.
Exactly.
What is the thinking behind that? Rather than keeping her like original where she was with the bad weave, the bad makeup.
No, you know what I mean. It's the reason why I started to upgrade Pepper and bring she from where she was to this stage now, because I wanted female, real female, not the carbon copy ones them, to actually be uplifted from the character. Because if this individual male person playing a female could come from like actually the dot, because you know Pepper used to look before, and then she upgraded, and there's real female, they could actually do the same. They could like take a page out of my book and say, you know what I mean, we've been looking this way, you know what I mean, at least just treat ourselves, look nice, you know what I mean, once in a while or something, however they could do it.
Okay. And Miss Pepper, what has Miss Pepper been up to?
Well, she's been up to a lot, you know what I mean, as you can see the growth. She's still doing a lot, you know what I mean, she's just trying to be a role model for a lot of young ones and even the elders. So, you know what I mean, because a lot of people would be in my inbox, and that's female, big, old, young. And, you know what I mean, they would actually talk how much Pepper did for them, whatever they learn and all these things. So trust me, Pepper has been doing so much.
Okay. And how is it that you, because I watch it, you know I'm a fan of it. So I watch it and I see some of these comebacks and how do you keep her as in up to date in terms of what's happening, things to tell back people, like, because Pepper's views like a real woman.
Oh yeah, yes.
So we want to know how.
Well, okay, I know Pepper been around for a very long time, and it's reality. You see things every day, you learn things every day. If you want to see all these things here, so I ain't not learning something wrong. Like I'm not gonna elevate just her looks or personality, every single things. You know what I mean? You know, there's the LGBTQ, and you know me, I learn a lot from them, the way they speak, the way they have their cuss out and all these things. So I would, you know, we have some of the crazy females, them, I would pick a thing or two from them and I would put all in a nutshell, and I equip Pepper with whatever gonna be coming towards her. So when people come, you know me, she's well equipped and she know how to fire back and all these things. So she's in a learning process all the time. So yeah, that's about it.
Getting into your personal life. Are you still with your wife?
No. That's history. That's history.
Okay. And what was the thinking behind driving behind the vehicle, you had enough gas?
I always remember Pepper she's be well paid, so you can't be the little driving around with no half tank or no quarter tank. No. So I was well equipped with a lot of gas. And I
Who was driving behind the vehicle? Like, what was the end game?
It was all of us. It was all of us. It was a whole, it was the angry 11. Because I have 11 characters. So everybody was like in that mood at that time. So we all was driving. We even have Satan was there trying to tell me things in my ears. And I was like, no, just driving and that's it.
So you suspected?
Yeah.
Or it just happened and you just say, no, let me just go.
No, I have I'm very spiritual. Yeah. I move when the spirits tell me to move. Yeah. I just don't off myself just so. Throughout my relationship that I went in, every bad thing that happened, it was just something tell me move now. And that's how I move.
Okay. So what was the end game behind it? When you said this vehicle is stopped now, what would have been the...
It wouldn't have been nothing. You know what I mean? You just wanted to know.
Yeah.
That's your fact, you know what I mean? You just being there and you don't want to be accusing nobody. You want to have like solid proof that you could get this thing off it. Just like, yeah, whatever I was thinking was true. So that was it. If we could stop, no problem.
Yeah, I'm good now. I mean, you have kids together. So
yeah, we good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got kids. You gotta know how to work out your differences and all these things. So yeah, we are good.
Are your kids affected by pepper?
No.
Because kids are...
No, you see, what? When me youngest, let's talk about Rocasio. When Rocasio coming home, he's like, Daddy, this, me, like, everybody, Kunchi's your father, so everybody's like, the one she to be around. She's more loved, by other people. They know she's a character by herself also, too. So they're not affected because, my kids, I teach them what I do. Make them understand, okay, this is work for Daddy. Whenever I'm in that pepper farm, Rocassi would be like, she would explain to her cousin, is Auntie Pepper. There's no daddy. When the stuff come out, then you get back at daddy. I sit them down, this is daddy work. This is what she would see me, daddy going to work. Yeah, the big ones, they know what's going on. So they're good.
Okay. Because that was a
nah.
thing, to know that once you understand, once your household gets it, and you understand it, then it works. So what is next for Kunchi? Because I see Kunchi is doing some things, and then I see Pepper is doing some things. How do you separate the two?
Well, not the two. Separate the 11. I know I haven't bring out a lot of my characters I'm not using. Like it's 11 of them. I have characters represent every single body. You know what I mean? Because my program is so every single body. I don't want to be doing program and then I got some people feeling like I'm not doing nothing to represent them. That's the reason why I say I even created a gay character. Because I represent that community too. Because at the end of the day, we all are humans. And I don't need one type of fans. I need everybody to watch me. So I have the majority. I don't want to be fighting with back and forth and all these things. So I would use different character for different scenes and all this. Sometimes I'm going to use Kunchi in a whole scene, doing what I got to do. Especially, see, I'm doing the 2024 Cheaters. I have not put Pepper in it as yet, but soon to be in there. Then I got other things that I'm going to be using. I'm going to use Pepper for promotion and all this thing because Pepper is the one who get more bookings. Not really Kunchi. When you see I'm flying here and there, is that people would more book Pepper. They're more comfortable with that character and paying that character.
Okay, because I was about to ask, how do you separate the two? Okay, let's say that I want to book you for an event. Do I have to call and say I want Kunchi or do I have to call and say I want Pepper?
Whenever I'm getting bookings, I ask you which one the character you want. And they pick out whoever they want and I give them the different, because different characters have different prices. I know Pepper is a top girl, so she price high.
So so how much did well, you're not said exact figure, but to book Pepper for an event, is there like a whole list of things like, okay, I don't want no green Skittles, only blue Skittles. Like, is there?
Well. First of all, you just gotta make once the Lily's comfortable with whatever you're giving her. Yeah, if you're gonna pay her next to nothing, you're gonna get next to nothing performance. Because remember, at the end of the day, if you're going to book me, you're going to want to come and look good. If you're booking Pepper, remember she makeup got to do. You got to pay for that. She got to get some nice dress. Kind of want she come in them same clothes. You know me, she got to look perfect for whatever event. Because people want to take out pictures and all these things there. So when you're done dealing with that, then you're going to deal with like your feet and all these things. If it's out of town, you know, traveling, all these things you got to put. And once she's comfortable, trust me, you're going to get a hell of a show.
Do you have like a different like Pepper got your own wardrobe or use borrow people?
Oh, no. Pepper she's well equipped because I'm always doing promotion for hair, clothes, and majority of the clothes is brand new clothes, no parts and nothing. Tags, when like before, soon as I wear the clothes that the people give me for promote, I would then pass it down to my ex-wife, you know me, so she could flash her body because why can do with it? You know what I mean? I ain't no way. At the end of the day, after my social media life, I have a real life. I have to go back to Kunchi.
So do you have a 9 to 5 or this is your...
This is my 9 to 5. This has been me. I don't want no... This is 24 hours for me. I don't want no... Them 9 to 5 can't pay me. They can't build a house, can't buy cars and all these things. So cannot. I tried that already. And it didn't work out.
I agree with you 100%. So what's next? What's next? What can we look forward to? What is it you're working on that, you know, your fans then they can look forward to it?
Well, what I could tell my fans them is that they're gonna be what we are bringing to the table, because it's not just me, it's a whole team, and what we bring into the table right about now is something different. If you have seen, we have started 2024 Cheaters, and I just started like a test out. They liked it part 1. They wanted part 2. I give them part 2. That's going viral. They want to try. I give them 3. We're now in process of shooting 4, and we're pushing. But what I'm really pushing for, show this year, I want to do 2 movies. Show this year, so and I'm trying to get it in theaters. People have been reach out to me. People who are into Netflix shows and all these things. So from London, different countries and all these things. So it's just something in the making that's will gonna happen. So we just look out. You know, we are always bringing something new. We are always being creative, and it all works. The most thing people be asking me, like sometimes they'll be like, "Kunchi, how you just come up with these things?" So because like it won't be in their head. So it's when they see certain things, it's like where did it? What inspired you to do this and all these things? So. Well, cheaters, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? Coming from a life of a lot of cheating, you know what I mean? Been there, people did to me, and I am over the fool. There's always a revenge. We do, and all these things. But there's a limit to everything. So I just want to put that, you know, social media like a bacchanal. They like certain stuff. So you figure with the internet one, and then you give it to them. Because at the end of the day, that's going to actually get you more out there. I might have to go on a lot of trips. I want to visit a lot of country. I want to take my team with me. So we got to push strong content out there so that people can say, you know what? Here. You see, I'm here saying I'm already booked already for St. Lucia. I'm already booked already for Barbados. So, you know what I mean? Once you push things out there that is strong, they're going to book you.
And do you and your team, is it like, how do you come up with some of these concepts? Is it a team? You sit down and you come up with a concept, or is it just something?
No, we don't like do sit down, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just roll up a shoot, and I would tell them what we can do. And I just come and write it, because we don't write. Everything we do is split off of the air. What I do, I put everybody who's on the team, I just tell them, okay, I will give you an idea, and I say, you just be yourself. If we got to shoot it over for the 4th, 2nd, 3rd time, we do it until we get it right. Until we feel comfortable, you know what I mean? So there's no scripted, nothing. Camera, action, and then we just take it from there. When it's done, I go home and I do the rest.
With all the different social media influencers popping up, how do you stay above the competition? How do you stay above the game?
Well, you just got to be consistent. You know what I mean? I would have normally used everybody who popping up. I use them as a motivation, because I'm going to watch and see, okay, yeah, I come hard this week here, so all right, well, I know I got to bring something more stiffer. So, you know, I always put myself in 2nd and 3rd. So once you in that position, you're like uncomfortable, so you got to keep warring from mid that level. If you're sitting on your 1st, you want to relax. You don't want to push strong things. But when you feel like you have competitors, you just keep pushing. And eventually when you put something out there, it's good. You win some, you lose some.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it from from the man himself. Kunchi, thank you for coming through.
Oh, thank you so
You've
much.
always been a supporter of the Shadyville show.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, I just gotta hit Kunchi up and
I'm there, man. The support is there. For me, I like give people that push. Everybody know I'm a down-to-earth person. You call me, I'm coming out and give that support. Because at the end of the day, we all are Guyanese, and I want to see my Guyanese people up there also.
All right, guys. So that's it for this edition of the Shadyville show. Thank you.
I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in